You can just establish goals and you can just head out and make it happen. But you could make it a lot easier by making them SMART goals. SMART glasses goals. One of the things I talk about often is not only setting goals, but everything that you do, whether it's your marketing, your content strategies, or your video creation, tying that back to your business goals so that you make sure that you are focusing your time and effort on the right things. They're going to help you achieve your goals. They can be short-term goals that are daily. They could be weekly goals that achieve a monthly goal, that achieves a quarter goal, that achieves an annual goal, that achieves a life goal. Whatever it is, you can do this. And it actually makes your life a ton easier. I've done both, not had goals and not had strategies, and I've had goals and I've had strategies associated with them. And believe me, through experience, having goals and strategies makes life easier. You stay focused, you stay energized, you stay motivated, and when you hit different milestones, it gives you reasons to celebrate. So now that we're at the end of the year, and we're all preparing for 2022, I thought what a perfect time to go ahead and dive into goals, why they're important, and how to set them, including giving you a few examples that might resonate with you and make your life a lot easier. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, stick with me. Let's get to it. Hi, I'm Vicki, and I help small business owners take action with their marketing and really drive sales in order to grow their business. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, hit that like button. Share it with somebody who might be interested in hearing this message as well. So by having goals in place, it helps you stay on target. It helps you from having the squirrel syndrome.
He made me this collar so that I may talk. Squirrel!
Or shiny object syndrome, or just wandering around life aimlessly, and instead staying focused on something and all the things that make up that goal that you want to achieve. So SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable or achievable, relevant, and then time bound. So there's a timestamp associated with it. Let's talk about a very common goal that a lot of people have in place, and it's called a New Year's resolution. Do you know where I'm going with this? There's a lot of people who put into place, and I applaud them for doing this, of wanting to create a healthier lifestyle. And a way to do that is to watch what you eat, exercise more, and start establishing better lifestyle habits, right? So it's not necessarily eating and exercise, but it's, getting better rest, and it's having a better routine and being more consistent with what you're doing. I've got my goals that I'm doing this year as well that are along the same line, that, starting fresh, starting new. And I already have those in place, or I already have them documented, what I'm going to do, and I'm actually going to make those happen. But when you're talking about like losing weight or starting a new exercise regime, or, eating healthier and trying to become a healthier lifestyle person, that's not something that can be done in one day, or just writing it down or making a quick change online or whatever it is. That requires creating a plan on how you're going to make that happen, and then actually following through with it, right? It's the actions behind the intent that actually get you the results that you want over time. Now, establishing SMART goals associated with that is what's actually going to help you make that happen. So if you are saying that I want to lead a healthier lifestyle in 2022, great. It's a great goal to have, but it's not specific, and it's not going to help motivate you because there's nothing granular associated with it that you can be motivated by or take action on or celebrate when you hit those different milestones. And that's where the SMART process comes into play. So when you apply the specific, measurable, actionable or attainable, relevant, and time-bound to that, then it becomes a lot easier. And here's why. So I want to lead a healthier lifestyle in 2022. And here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to eat healthier. Okay, what does that mean? Be specific. It means I'm going to eat more protein. eat more healthy fats, and then you get more specific. What do those proteins look like? It means eating more grilled chicken. It means eating more salmon, grilled salmon. Healthier fats means I'm going to eat avocados instead of toast with my eggs in the morning. Being specific like that is what's going to make it relevant and resonate with you so you can visualize what this is and put it into action easier. For me, I have a bad habit of eating hot tamales, those red candies that come in a box. I love those things. They're so good. I love candy. Like, I am a candy addict. You know, I go to a meeting. Hi, I'm Vicki. I'm addicted to sugar. I really am. And it's hard for me to let that go. But I can also look at it and eating that in moderation. So I'm leading a healthier lifestyle doesn't mean cutting out everything you love. It means identifying the types of foods and activities that you need to have in your life in order to achieve a healthier lifestyle. Okay, so you could say by the end of January, I'm going to be up by a certain time in the morning. I'm going to have breakfast by a certain time. And if you want to cut it down to calories or certain meals to do that, that's fine. If you're going to start exercising, so just look at the month of January. By the end of January, I want to establish a walking routine. I want to be walking 3 times a week for at least 20 minutes each of those walks. Doesn't mean that on week 1 you have to do that. You're just saying by the end of January. So it gives you some flexibility. And if you're not used to exercising, then it gives you ways to start working up to that. But the thing is that you've got by the end of January, you have to be doing that. And then it needs to be consistent, because then you're going to look at February and say, here's what I'm going to do. And of course, you don't want to back it down because then you just lost everything that you started. And then share it with someone else so that there's someone who can say, hey, Vicki, you said that you were going to walk this week 3 times, 20 minutes each time. Did you get it done? No, I didn't. Well, why not? What happened? But if they're excuses, it's important for you to understand that they're excuses, and 1, why they're excuses, and then 2, how you cannot make them excuses, right? So were your goals too unattainable? Maybe you thought they were, but they're just not realistic. Maybe you had a life change, that things happen. If that's the case, modify your goals. It's okay. But in that case, the SMART goals would be, if you want to lead a healthier lifestyle by the end of the year, just specify what that is, and then come up with your monthly goals, your weekly goals, if you need to, your daily goals, to understand what those are that are going to help you get from point A on January 1st, not leading a healthy lifestyle, to point Z on December 31st, what that healthy lifestyle looks like to you, and then everything in between that's going to help you get there. And let's just say that by the end of the year, let's say that you want to reach $1 million,
$1 million
in your business by the end of the year. Great. So you have your goal, right? It's achieve $1 million. So it's quantified by the end of the year. And then you can say, in what way? By acquiring new customers. So that takes out the equation of any customers that leave you, right? And it's just saying new business revenue. So be specific in what that looks like. And then each month, break it down into SMART goals as well. What are you going to do in month 1? You're going to lead an event online that walks your ideal customers through a certain process. You're educating them on what you do on one thing, that at the end of that, you're going to create an offer that allows them the opportunity to work with you, and it's going to have revenue tied to it, right? And then look at how many times you have to do that in order to hit that goal. If it's not realistic to continue that one thing, then you have to look at other ways to do that. And the best way to make sure that you achieve your SMART goals is to write them down and place them someplace in your office or as your background on your computer so that you see it every day. It could be your screensaver on your computer, your lock screen. Any of those things work. Another way to do that is to assign an accountability partner. Now, I don't know about you, but when I say something publicly, then I'm more likely going to achieve it, because I don't want to say I'm going to do something and then not do it and have to explain why I didn't do it, because to me, that's just, I don't know. I feel embarrassed, or I feel like I let people down. And I just want to make sure that I feel good about it. First of all, I have a goal spreadsheet that you can use, and I'll include a link below that you can download. And it's not just a spreadsheet that outlines your goals, but it also allows you to keep track of your progress and also document your progress. So if you are looking at numbers, then you can put your monthly numbers in there and make sure that you're staying on track with the goals and the timeframes that you have established. You can make this happen, including videos. If you want to get started with videos and that's something that sounds interesting to you, I have a course and a masterclass if you're just not sure. You can start with the masterclass, learn more about videos, the importance of having an infrastructure in place before you start creating your video strategies, and then a 30-day boot camp that helps you take baby steps and actually make that happen over a 30-day window. So if that sounds interesting to you, I've got a link below in the description for you to check it out, and I would love to see you in that class. I have a module in my Creating Marketing Clarity course that walks through this process for you, all in video format or audio format or text format. Whatever method is easiest for you to learn and apply is in this course. And I'll include a link to that below as well. But I walk through this process with you so that you can go through and make sure that you have everything you need in place to succeed. And isn't it a great feeling when you can say, I did it? Yes. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time in this channel. Hopefully this has been helpful and you have the tools and the resources that you need to establish your SMART goals for next year. If not, reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to help you. The resources are there to help walk you through it as well if you'd rather do it on your own. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I check them frequently, so I will get back to you as soon as I see your question. Okay? Thank you so much again for being here, and until next time, make today great.